Hey guys, this is Arnold98, and here is Megatron from Transformers: The Last Night. Anyways, this is probably going to be my last Transformer for a month, because I'm going back to campus to take some summer classes. And this is my last Transformer I'll probably be making before the movie comes out, and which I'm really excited for. I'll do a touch on that later in a vlog. Anyways, this guy came out amazing, and of course, but he actually might be my new favorite, and Bumblebee. And he's also my largest complete Transformer to date, after Optimus Prime. Well, Optimus Prime used to be the largest. And those two are roughly like what I call like leader scale for my Transformers. And the more impressive thing is this guy only took 4 days to make, actually, considering he was so big. And of course, if you saw my Instagram, I did use Galvatron's parts for him, because it makes sense since he is Galvatron technically. So this guy might be a bit rushed, and once again the movie isn't out yet, so I probably might be missing some details. Alright, so Megatron is back as a Cybertronian jet, which is very reminiscent of his 2007 movie version, which is fitting because it is the 10th anniversary of that movie. Anyways, his jet mode is huge, and considering he's my largest Transformer, but everything's all spread out really nicely, and his proportions in jet mode might be off, but honestly, as of now, we haven't really seen much of his jet mode in the trailer, except for that like split second where he transforms. So I can't really tell if this is correct or not. Even the toys kind of like differ and like don't agree with each other in terms of certain details and stuff. But for this Megatron, I based him off the Voyager, which is probably the best version I think to date, and the one I'll probably be buying. Yeah, I can't wait for that to come out. Anyways, jet mode, yeah, it's very nice. I think he got most of the details down. He has a little cockpit. I don't know why he wants like humans inside of him. That's a little weird. He has this like V8 engine, whatever that is. These intakes here, which are very nice. And these like mini wings here, and the very nice big wings. And until you get to the back, he looks nice until you get to the back, which is a big mess. It's like, yeah. Then again, the Voyager toy did have a little messy back end, and I think it's fine as long as there's no big open spaces, which I think I did a good job. Everything kind of fills in. You can see gaps, but it looks pretty cohesive. And this little thing right here is a fusion cannon, which fills out as nice detail. And yeah, his jet mode looks very nice. I'm really digging this design. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't really say if this is my favorite Megatron design from the movies, but. And the bottom, the camera, yeah, you can kind of tell what's going on since it's all gray, like everything's all, the details are all mushed together, but you can vaguely see some robot parts here, there, and yeah, this guy is very sturdy, unlike my 2007 version. He holds together nice, everything tabs together, and you could just fly him around for fun. Yeah, that works. Alright, now for some size comparisons. Obviously Megatron's very big, but let's bring in his fellow Decepticon. Here is a barricade, and I have to hold Megatron up because my camera can't go very high. And of course you're kind of comparing like a leader to a deluxe, and same goes with the other Autobot cars. They're about the same size as barricade, so Megatron's huge. And let's bring in another jet. Here is Starscream from the first movie. These two scale, I don't know how they scale, but this guy, Starscream, definitely more like Voyager size, so yeah. It would be cool to see these two together, but obviously Starscream died back in Dark of the Moon. Alright, let's get to the transformation. As I said, this guy is based off the Voyager toy, so it transforms in pretty much the same way. Transformation isn't too complex. It's about the same level as Western Star Prime. First, we gotta untab some major parts that keep the jet together, nice and sturdy. The wing kind of just tabs into here, the intake, and that folds out, and this folds out. Same for the other side. Just gonna get your finger in there. It's only by a single stud, but a single stud actually does make a big difference. Fold that up, and next let's deal with the arms. Okay. And just like the Voyager toy, his front skirts do tap into something and keep something in place. I think it's arms in the Voyager also. You kind of just have to get in there and untab. The arms will kind of fold down, and then you gotta split them. And this is where things get a bit messy. Okay, the legs can come down. yeah, you can see everything's like all over the place. Let's fold this up for now. Let's fold this jet parts away, and let's start with the arms first because they're very fiddly. First, all this on a series of struts, so okay, first you gotta rotate this arm back, and next it's on this little ball joint here. Rotate that 180, then you gotta shift this in, and there'll be another pair of hinges that shift in here. Yeah, the Voyager toy makes this part look so easy. And then you have to fold this section out, and this section down here fold out like that. And then you gotta fold all this out here. And now you gotta bring all this up. This black section will tab right into here. And you gotta push it into place. Oh, come on. There you go. And then you bring the arm down to its normal position. Rotate this around, and then the fusion cannon will just collapse onto his arm like that in its proper position. Sorry that was difficult to see, and let's do it with the other arm. Rotate. And this part is very fragile, if you can tell. Shift out, and then this part shifts out. This did take a really long time to figure out, of course. And this is probably the hardest part to do for Megatron. And fold this section out, and fold this section down. All this will also fold out too. Lots and lots of hinges. And this will all tap into here. That. And then we gotta just make the hinges a little neater. Okay, that came off. This folds, come on, this folds in a bit, come on. Yeah, like that. And this all folds out. Same for this side. Ugh. Don't worry, this is the hardest part, so. Folds up, shift that in, and there should be his arm sections. And this arm we take, yeah, of course you need to do this first. These sections you have to bring this out, and these form as little chest plates, and they form in. And then you gotta move the arm out, and then rotate this section around, and then this little spike will kind of come up like that. And then let's do his top of jet mode. This section, untabs from here. Okay, now you get an extra set of hinges, and within here there's another set of hinges here that folds out. It gives an extra distance, and this part folds down like that, yeah, with gravity too. Just collapses onto there. It doesn't tab into place. Well, it can, but I don't want to. It's hard to undo. And he's getting very big, so let's see. There's his legs, which are very easy. They just fold out like this. Rotate that. Rotate this, and rotate this around. And just like the Voyager toy, this whole wing here just collapses neatly around his leg. Like that, and like that. And they just fold in like this. Very nice. And they give him some bulk. There you go, there's his legs. And last but not least, you gotta get his side skirts, whatever these are. You rotate the ball joints around. This is very similar to how Optimus Prime has his. You take the intake, you fold it out for now, and then you rotate this around on a little hinge. Same for this side. his arm down. He's doing a little pose. Shift this out and rotate this around. Fold down the front here, and let's deal with some minor stuff before we finish. The intake kind of folds around and it kind of just sticks in the back like that. And this section also just folds around and sticks in the back. Same for the other side. Let's get him in a good pose. So here's Megatron in his robot mode, and if you just saw this video at this point on, you probably just think he's a movie model, but no, he's fully transformable. Turned out very nice. I quite like his design. I'm not sure, I can't say it's my favorite yet, but we'll see. It's definitely more like rounded compared to the first movie version, where he's all like angular and like pointy and like shards of metal, which is an interesting like development. And yeah, proportions might be a little off, but I think I tried my best. And if I had to extend some limbs or cut him down, it would like throw off the jet mode by like a lot. Which I'm perfectly happy how he is now. And one benefit he has over Prime, even though he is bigger, his ball joints can support his weight much better. He doesn't even need a stand, though his ball joints do kind of give in a little bit once in a while. But they hold up fairly well compared to Prime. I don't know, maybe it's because of the rubber in Prime's wheels add a ton of weight or something. Yeah, his design, he's very monotone. His Megatron's always usually gray, and but the gold does do a great job of breaking things up. He has some gold here, 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 and little parts here. And if you haven't noticed, he's not symmetric, just like how he is in the movie, or he will be. This shoulder is more like, it's more like rounded, and this shoulder is more like kind of flat. It kind of like cuts off at the end and has a little spike here. Both these parts didn't affect jet mode too much, and the arms aren't very symmetric either, because this one holds a fusion cannon and this one just a regular arm. So yeah. And his head sculpt, I think I did a good job with it. Of course, this is his face without his mask, and I couldn't do with him with like the mask without taking anything apart or trying anything new. So I'm happy how it is. And it could do. His head does something special later on. I'll show you. It's very. And turning him around and show the whole back. His backpack is perfectly fine. The nose cone kind of sticks out quite a bit, but it's fine. There's no like odd stuff sticking out. It's well made. You see the little struts to hold the arm together, and then like the little jet parts here and there. It's a very nice backpack. And for his posability, he is very posable. Unfortunately, since he's so big, sometimes his ball joints kind of fall apart and like kind of give in, like become floppy. First of all, there's a shoulder joint here. It's very nice, and of course this part wobbles a little too because all this is on a single part. And there's a fusion cannon, which is a very nice. Hope you see it well. It's a very simple design, at least the one I did. And this kind of has this little like mouth here. I'm not sure if it's also like a flamethrower or something, but it's really cool to have Megatron actually finally have a proper fusion cannon. And for his legs, his legs are very posable too, but full tilt at the feet. They can even go up like that. And of course, you have to move all this armor around to get his legs to bend fully. It's almost a 90-degree bend, and just put it like that. Same for the other side. Yeah. Once again, these are like kind of the same thing what I did with the Prime, and how they're on like a series of ball joints. And yeah, it should be almost it. And of course, the Megatron does have one weapon, which we've seen him use a lot, or seen him in pictures. He has his axe. His like melee weapon, battle axe thing, which is very cool, and I think I did a good job with it. The shaping is that like head thing, and then like the spikes. Yeah, this is really cool. And of course, you can hold him. His hand similar to the style of all my other larger Transformers, like Western Star Prime and Hound. This part just clips into here. You can hold him in either hand, though. I like this hand because his other hand you can use to use this fusion cannon. And you kind of close the fingers first. Yeah, there you go. That looks very nice. It kind of looks like a guitar, which is cool. And now for a size comparison, let's bring in Bumblebee. See about deluxe size. Bumblebee is fairly tall, but I think the scale is fine. And most importantly, Optimus Prime, the other leader size Transformer I have. Yeah, and they look very nice together. I really like that. Megatron does look a bit short because his legs are a bit squished down. Let's make him a bit bigger. Yeah, there you go. He's taller, like head-wise. Prime's cheating because he has these little like shoulder things, but these two look great. And the best part is the way I built Megatron's head allows me to do this. Just swapped out part of his head and made part of it dark red. Oh, that rhymes. And there you go. He has his war paint. Both of them do. Oh, that looks so nice. I wonder how this paint thing will play a role in the movie. Yeah, that looks very nice. Oh, he dropped his axe, but yeah, these two look great together. It's a shame Prime can't stand up, but I hope that's something I get fixed with the version 2. Alright, so this should be it for this video. Megatron here is probably my favorite from the last night so far. He has a very poseable, good-looking robot mode and a very solid jet mode. And yeah, for my next Transformers, I was thinking about Hound or Prime, but since he's my last Transformer before I watch the movie, like, I could pretty much make anyone I want after I see the movie. Maybe like a minor Decepticon or something, or Dragonfly looks interesting, but I might hold him off till much later since he's so big. Anyways, yeah, I'll probably do a vlog on some stuff later, and that should be it for this video. Once again, like, comment, subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram for more pictures, and yeah, that should be it for this video, and I'll see you guys.